Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have curated 10 challenging questions for a quick true or false challenge about the birth of Jesus Christ. Are you ready to prove just how well you know the scriptures? But wait, before we dive into the quiz, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive into the video. Question 1. Jesus was born on December 25th. What's your verdict, true or false? And the definitive answer is false. The exact date of Jesus' birth is not specified in the Bible, and the belief that Jesus was born on December 25th is a tradition established by the Christian Church. Several centuries after Jesus' lifetime, the choice of December 25th has historical roots in the Roman calendar. It coincides with the Roman festival of Saturnalia and the winter solstice celebrations, which were times of festivity and celebration in the Roman world. Early Christians did not celebrate Jesus' birth, focusing instead on his resurrection. The first recorded date of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th was in 336 AD during the time of the Roman Emperor Constantine, who was the first Christian Roman emperor. Later, Pope Julius I officially declared the celebration of Jesus' birth on December 25th. Question 2. Jesus' birth was announced by a star. What does your insight say, true or false? Unveiling the answer is true. Matthew chapter 2 verse 2. Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. Question 3. The wise men visited Jesus at the manger on the night of his birth. Do you agree or disagree, true or false? Take a brief moment to think. The reveal shows us false. Matthew chapter 2 verse 1. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. According to this verse, the wise men found Jesus with his mother Mary in a house, not in a manger. And this happened sometime after Jesus' birth, not on the same night. The biblical narrative indicates that there was a time interval between Jesus' birth and the visit of the wise men, suggesting that they arrived after the period of Jesus' birth in Bethlehem. Question 4. Jesus was wrapped in swaddling clothes after his birth. Your intuition, true or false? The verdict is clear, it's true. Luke chapter 2 verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger. Question 5. Jesus was born in a stable. Would you say true or false? The accurate answer is false. Luke chapter 2 verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. The reference to a manger, which is a feeding trough typically found where animals are kept, has led to the widespread belief that Jesus was born in a stable. However, the Bible does not specifically mention a stable in the historical and cultural context of the time. A manger could also have been located in a variety of places where animals were kept, such as a cave or even a lower floor of a dwelling where animals were housed. The exact nature of the birthplace, a stable, a cave, or a different kind of animal shelter, is not detailed in the scripture. But the imagery of a stable has become a central and traditional element of the Christmas story in Christian culture. Question 6. Jesus was circumcised 8 days after his birth. Your interpretation, true or false? The solution to this puzzle is true. Luke chapter 2 verse 21. And when 8 days were accomplished for the circumcising of the child, his name was called Jesus, which was so named of the angel before he was conceived in the womb. Question 7. Mary and Joseph were married before Jesus was born. What's your discernment, true or false? Reflect briefly. The precise answer is false. Matthew chapter 1 verse 19, then Joseph her husband being a just man, and not willing to make her a public example was minded to put her away. Privy the statement that Mary and Joseph were not married before Jesus was born is correct based on the biblical narrative. Matthew chapter 1 verse 19 describes Joseph as Mary's husband, indicating they were formally betrothed, but had not completed all stages of a Jewish marriage at the time in Jewish culture. Then marriage had two main stages: betrothal and the actual wedding ceremony. During betrothal, the couple was legally considered married, but did not live together or engage in marital relations. Joseph, upon discovering Mary was pregnant during this betrothal period, intended to quietly end the relationship to avoid public disgrace. Therefore, they were not fully married in the complete sense until after Jesus' birth. Question 8. Jesus' birth was prophesied in the Old Testament. True or false from your perspective? Give it a moment of thought. Illuminating our understanding, the answer is true. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14, therefore, the Lord himself shall give you a sign, behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Question 9. Jesus' birth was first announced to Mary by Joseph. Is this claim true or false in your mind? Contemplate briefly. Divinely speaking, the answer is false. Luke chapter 1 verse 26 to 27, and in the 6th month the angel Gabriel was sent from God into a city of Galilee named Nazareth to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary, according to the Gospel of Luke in the New Testament. The birth of Jesus was first announced to Mary by the angel Gabriel. This event is commonly referred to as the Annunciation in Luke chapter 1 verse 26 to 31. It's described how the angel Gabriel visited Mary and told her that she would conceive and give birth to a son whom she should name Jesus. This announcement occurred before Mary told Joseph about her pregnancy. Question 10. Joseph was from Nazareth. What's your perspective? True or false? You have a moment to think. The awaited answer is true. Luke chapter 2 verse 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem. For a quick true or false challenge about the birth of Jesus Christ. If you enjoyed this quiz, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Let's see how they do. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with more quizzes and biblical insights.